cut off and vaguely threaten my wife? Enjoy 5 years of being slightly delayed from going home. 5 years ago, my wife Amy started working for our city's government agency downtown. I worked for the same agency 3 blocks away. We drove the same route home on 2-lane roads with no passing zones. One Tuesday, Amy called me from her car, shaking. A guy in a black sports car with a vanity plate had tailgated her for 10 minutes because she was going 37 in a 35 zone. When he passed her, he cut back in with 2 feet of space and slammed his brakes. Amy honked. The guy stopped his car, blocking traffic. He got out in an expensive suit, walked back to her car screaming with clenched fists, then punched her hood twice and cracked her windshield. Amy was on the phone with dispatch because that's where she works. She was in uniform with her name tag showing. The guy saw this, turned pale, ran to his car, and drove off. Amy filed an incident report for the windshield damage. We photographed everything. A month later, Amy got called to Internal Affairs. Attorney Mr. Harrington filed a complaint claiming Amy drove recklessly and behaved aggressively. He was protecting himself by attacking first. IA dismissed it immediately with the 911 recording, photos, and witness report. But because Harrington was a respected attorney for 30 years, nothing happened to him. We paid $300 for our deductible. He walked away clean. 2 months later, my department reorganized and I switched to 9 to 5. Amy moved to night shift. Now I left work at 5:15 daily. The first week, I noticed a black sports car in my parking garage with the plate HARLW8. Harrington Law. Same car. Same guy who threatened my wife. He parked 20 feet from me and left at the exact same time every day. He'd threatened Amy, damaged our property, tried to get her fired, cost us money, and faced 0 consequences. Now I could do something completely legal he'd never prove. The next day, I pulled out right in front of him. Then I drove exactly the speed limit all the way home. 35 in the 35 zone, 40 in the 40 zone, long stretches with no passing. His 15-minute commute took 28 minutes. I watched him losing his mind in my mirror, gesturing wildly, tailgating close enough to see his red face. I did it every day. By Friday, it was routine. Every afternoon, I was the car in front of Harrington, driving perfectly legally and infuriatingly slowly. His commute stretched to 30 minutes with traffic. The satisfaction was incredible. Week 2, Harrington started leaving at 4:45, but I got coffee every morning with a paralegal named Jordan from Harrington's firm. Jordan mentioned Harrington was leaving early. When I explained why I cared, Jordan started texting me whenever Harrington packed his briefcase. Jordan hated Harrington for passing over his promotion twice. I adjusted, left at 4:40, pulled out in front of Harrington, drove the speed limit home. Harrington tried leaving at 4:30. Jordan texted me. I worked through lunch and left early. Harrington tried staying until 6. I volunteered for overtime and waited. Month 3, Harrington bought a silver sedan, hoping I wouldn't recognize him. Jordan texted me the new plate number. I spotted the sedan and pulled right in front. Watched Harrington's face go purple when he realized nothing changed. Year 2, I took vacation. I told 2 coworkers, Brian and Casey, the story. They volunteered to cover my shifts. We started a group chat. They sent videos of Harrington stuck behind them, furious. It became a game we looked forward to. Harrington changed his route 4 times. I followed once to learn the new roads. They all funneled back to the same 2-lane streets. He bought another car in year 3. Jordan sent the plate. He tried leaving at random times. Jordan always gave me 30 minutes warning. I kept protein bars in my desk to skip lunch and leave whenever needed. Every single weekday for 5 years, Harrington spent an extra 10 to 15 minutes stuck behind someone driving exactly the legal limit. Some days he looked exhausted. Other days I saw him on the phone, probably complaining about traffic. He never confronted me. Maybe he recognized me as Amy's husband. Maybe he learned his lesson about road rage.